Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Windy Hill Kennel in the groom room and the bathtub. Today is the 23rd of June, and we're actually down here with Avery's kids. So they're going to get their first bath today. Eyes are open, and I know you're not going to be able to see eyes. We'll do a video later that will show you peepers. They haven't had a bath yet, but they are 2 more days. They're going to be 3 weeks old. They're going to get dumped out on the floor, because she is very much babied these guys. They've got really super nice coats. So I can't find the button for my video camera, so you're going to watch from Vanessa's standing behind me with a basket full of the rest of the litter, and we're just going to wash one pup right to the next. But this will be their first bath, and I know I have a lot of people ask me how we bathe puppies. So I make this water the same temperature that I would make a bath for us, because these guys, their body temperatures are always about 101 degrees, and I want them to get used to, I use puppy tear shampoo on them, and we kind of scrub them all around. I don't treat them like China dolls, as you can see. We go through, we rub them all over, get them to new, say, oh, what are you doing? See, this is pretty good stuff, huh? Says, I know what, do your belly, do your head. This is a tearless shampoo. I still do their little noses. Put some shampoo on your face. All right, so there it is. First one, all sudsed up, ready to get rinsed. So this is not rocket science, but I don't treat them like China dolls. That's the big thing. They need to get used to being, we handle them now anyway, but so we're going to rinse. Usually they don't like the rinsing more than they don't. It's a little too cool. There it goes. All right, bud, shut your eyeballs. Whoop, about gotcha. That's a front foot catch. Usually I keep fingers between those front legs, and they're slippery when they're this little. And we're going to do a handoff here in a second. I'm going to hand Vanessa this one, and she's going to give me the next one. By the way, this is the blue, or the blue, yeah. This is the chocolate merle female. And I'm really hoping that the light looks really dark on the camera, but I got every light on that we can have in here, so I hope when we go back and look at this. All right, you are totally rinsed off. Gonna squeeze her off. Kind of squeeze them like a kitchen dish towel. We squeeze these little legs off. Shut that water off for a second. Squeeze your ears off. Okay, you're ready for a handoff. Oh, if you want a microchip number on this one, this is, hold on, I got soap under the chin. I just felt it. 3651 is this one's microchip number. But we got a little bit of soap under this chin. There we go. Now we're too warm. This is, oh, it feels good. We also get them used to laying on their back. All right, there we go. Now we're going to get you under your chin. Oh, she says that feels so good. See, this is spa day. See, this is spa day. Now, you've had your massage and your wash. You're done, little chickadee. All right, now we're going to hand off. Okay, let's do a dark chocolate. This is the male. Microchip number 3648. And he's going to wiggle. Where you going, bud? He says, I'm going to hide my face. So I'm going to hide my face. You're a wiggler. Yeah, I'm going to set you on the floor down here, and I'll get you with the sprayer down here. Oh. Yeah, Vanessa just said you can't see him where you got him. Alright, so we're going to stay towards the front of this tub. Oh my goodness, my goodness. We're going to shave faces today. We might do a video today, or we may do it tomorrow. We've got people due in here today to take a look at Peaches' litter. So today is just get these guys their first bath, The nice thing I like about puppy tears, it is totally tearless. And make that just a little cooler. All right, Munchkin, let's get you sprayed off. I know, here comes the rainfall. Yep, here comes the rainfall. So by the time these guys go home, they are completely immune to clippers. They will have clippers put on their body every week. Let me get under your chin. Can I lay you backwards? Oh, maybe. Nope, under your chin. There, we got it. This also wakes their brain up. That's one great thing about doing, once their eyes are open, the great thing is get them in the bathtub, get them a bath because it stimulates them and it makes them really start moving and not being such babies. All right, we're going to swap out again. Now we're going to do the bigger chocolate merle female. She says, ooh, there's my peepers. Sam's asleep. They're all laying here asleep behind me. 3654 is her microchip number. All right, so we're going to get you in here. And I'll get some face pictures for you this week since eyes are open. Once we get the hair trimmed away from the front of their eyes, it'll be a whole lot easier to see their faces. I got to remember to stay up here towards the front of my bathtub. I've actually got the camera on a tripod sitting in the bathtub. You're like a wet banana. We could just kind of slide you right out of my hands and shoot you across the bathtub if we're not careful. Yep, on your back. Roll over. Okay, roll over. There we go. There we go. All right, let's get your nose. Good boy. Girl. Sorry, it's girl. It's a girl. It's a girl. All right, let's get you rinsed. We're going to do both. We're going to do peppers today and these guys today. Probably do videos tomorrow because we have people due in here today. So probably won't get to do them today, but we'll get their bath video on. All right, here we go. Rinse your chin. Try and keep them splashing your face. I really don't want to shoot the water up their nose. He says, don't drown me at this age. I drowned them from the top down, but just not the bottom up. All right, I'll squeeze you off. Get as much water if I can for Vanessa. She's getting them towel dried behind me and in the dryer. All right, last. Oh, he says, I'm so sleepy. This little guy says, I have no idea why we're here. Can I just go back to sleep? Sorry, Charlie. I know. And their little hair grows right back in their eyes, so we're going to trim that off after their bath. This one is microchip 3647. It is a phantom. It's going to have brown on the legs, brown on the eyebrows. Okay. Let's get you up here. And I really apologize. I'm not watching the camera. I think I know the general location I have to stay so you can see. So I hope I at least have gotten most of the puppy in that you wanted to see get a bath. We do the same thing whether they're 2.5 weeks old, 4 weeks old, 6 weeks old, 8 weeks old. Same thing. They get a weekly bath. That way when you go home with these guys, they are used to this. Especially when you start them right off in the get-go. Oh, you're slippery. Woo. All right, let me get the bottom. Whoop, 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 whoop. Gotta get your belly. Here we go. Over we go. This is the female. Sorry, this is the female. I said male, didn't I? I know. Trying to get that off your chin without squirting in the mouth. Pretty much got it off the chin. This shampoo is so rich. if you do use this shampoo at home, so my plastic bottle, I fill up all the way to here with hot water, and I put this much shampoo in it. And then my bottle has marbles in it. You can't see them, but you can hear them, and that helps mix it up. Because the shampoo is so rich, and it's 55% concentrated. But we have used this shampoo for probably close to 25 years, maybe a little longer. Once I found it, I never changed. We used to buy it in 5-gallon buckets, which are still available, but they come out of California. So I do not, look at that wet face. I do not spend the money for the shipping for the 5 gallons anymore. We just buy it off of Amazon Prime. All right, say bye, guys. Okay. Here is our little Pee-wee Jewel. Oh, she says, I'm sleeping. Can I open my eyes? There we go. She says, I don't want to open my eyes. Do I have to? She said, I'm going right back to sleep. She's asleep. Okay, little one, we are going to wake you up. Time to wake up. So, I haven't weighed her, but we will weigh her when we do their videos tomorrow. And she has done really good. She backtracked a little bit when she was almost a week old. And we were afraid we were going to have problems with her. But I have never had to bottle feed her. See, I am a tiny little widget. Oh, that's a good name, Widget. So we call you Widget instead of Gidget? I like that name. I like that name, yeah, I know. This is the littlest one we have had for probably about 24 to 27 years. I had a little one like this years and years ago. And Rosie went to a pair of school teachers that were sisters that lived together, never got married, and Rosie was their baby. So Rosie had clothes. We used to take pictures of her in a teacup as she got older. She went everywhere fully dressed. And but Rosie was a lot of work. She was not real healthy till almost 4 months old. We bottle fed all the time. And this little stinker has never had, I think we gave her 1 bottle. And other than that, she didn't want a bottle. She's always nursed. All right, let me make sure I got all the soap off of you. Let me do your little chin. Oh, went down your throat, sorry. Gave you a quick drink there, didn't I? All right, get it out of your nose. All right, oh my goodness. There's this little tiny face with her little wet eyeballs. She says, oh, it's in my nose. It's in my nose. All right, guys, that's the end of our bath time. I hope you've enjoyed watching us give them their first bath. And they're doing super good. They're just all wet like little rats right now. So we'll talk to you later. Have a great day.